positions, and now they start to speed it up into that mid-control. Frozen, attention turned away from the heaven position. Oh, he taps perfectly. Okay, take a leaf out of Torzi's book. Apparently, Woxic domed in by Shui instead, and Frozen might have been bottom of the board. No Kevlar, no util. The upgrade pistols are still in play, but it's not meaning much when Woxic, Alex, and Major can't convert them into any sort of damage, let alone kills. Antares does take one with him, so away at the economy state, but ultimately, again, nothing significant being done. Swing forward, the nade set, the smoke's in for exertion. Antares has managed to make that short control work to his favor and find 2 picks to limit the defensive on both A and B. Will they clear him? Oh, safer plant for Calix, at least when it comes to Frozen's position. But Frozen still creeps up, gets the kill. The AWP will provide support from back at CT. Wakadi is caught off guard as well. 18 seconds, an Eternal Fire. Trying to press in, trying to grab that bomb again. Frozen still on the bomb site. Now Torji gets involved with his AWP picks, and Taras can finally find that rifle on the site itself. But Torji still being a major thorn in their side, trying to look for that bomb planter. Flashbangs all come forward as Jimp actually gets picked up, and suddenly Torji's all alone. Woxic will deal with both of them and steal the round back for Eternal Fire. 20 seconds. Calix slow walking. Shui peeks in to recognize what's going on. Get that frag, and still they'll keep Frozen as the wild card, as the insurance policy. Wait back, they'll let the bomb plant go down, and the retake will be on. Calix seen, Frozen with the frag.
A really good pause there from Frozen. And now, Major, they knew that he was out there towards the apartment, so just focus the attention down there on Underpass. That was just incredibly well played there from Frozen, because he doesn't need to deny the bomb. They can give them the respect of the bomb plant. They've only got Shuhei, who's defensive out there to top con and jungle. Just give it over. Just allow yourself to walk up. You're completely off guard.
Positions held as the rifles get set. The smokes come down, exertion. All in that short presence as Torji lands on Calix.
Now, straight away, that A-lean's just been denied. So, yes, you've got 3 players out there from mid, but the bomb's alone. And that means that Major's going to be a little bit more afraid of trying to come out of this A-main portion. Shuhei trying to be forced back out towards Connector, but it's just exertion to swing from the short control when all of that distraction's been pulled. Eternal Fire are struggling individually to make plays. And the only round that they've won so far, Jay, comes off of a multi-frag of a triple kill in from Xantares, and then Woxic to get 2 in the 2v2. This has been a tough start. Yeah.
AWP is considering what's going on, but they see those smokes. He misses that first shot to put the nade out to center of MOUZ. Might be a little bit late to mark them. Calix caught damaged up, Frozen in the dark, gets only actually doesn't get anything. Shui steals it away. Torji gets involved. Shui makes it a triple. Xantares, nothing he can do. Dealt with effective over on the CT side. The rifles be the pistols, and the rifles come up complete. Here on Mirage, it's a struggle and a half. Near his post, it's Antares just caught off by Shui with a quick peek in from the connected control. So attention turned towards Torji's AWP over on that short control, desperate to win that particular map, part of the map, and then fell towards the other CT. Torji can mop up the rest of the mid control. More valuable to the T side than the loss bonus would be, and even then they might not get away with that. Kind of about to tick away. Major, a known entity. Can they hunt him down? There's one player in apps that could try and swing, but a little bit too far away from all the CT positions, so Major and Woxic will keep hold of these guns. When will they look round there?
Woxic's starting to get that AWP back over, but it's too late. Xantares is trapped on the site now.
Sandwich between all 3 players. They've all got vision onto him. That nade towards Firebox is going to be useless to them. Calix with his own counter backstab against them. The CTs are unaware of this. Xantares catches the ticket booth. Player on the center of the site gets the kill. Shui dealt with by Calix though in exertion. Smoke on the bomb. Will he go for the tap? He's going to be out in the open to Major's position. And so he will fall all the same. Eternal Fire will get their second round. Wary of the swing though. He's got to play double duty on the B-side defense. And Shui comes in to support from that mid-control. The sniper's nest he'll fall. Torji traded back by Woxic, but Frozen still on the bomb site. 1 player per defense. 30 seconds for Eternal Fire to commit.
Well, they know exactly where both of them are. Bomb looks like it wants to try and head out towards B. Jimpad's playing out towards Get Right.
Woxic has absolutely no idea. Frozen will get caught, but the time is way too low for Wakadia. Jimpat should know. He's going to go for the kill instead, out towards that mid position. I look for the last man. Try look for the flying fin. Oh, back 10 seconds. He hears those footsteps. All he's got to do is play for time. That bomb's not going to come down here. Got to stick the whole thing. He's completely unarmed. And Jimpat will pick him up. Hoping that there's something behind this execution that's coming out quick into the A side so they can start to get that positivity involved. But Frozen's already shut down the first kill. Exertion trades his death. Takes some damage back behind the danger box. Hiding in the midst of the smoke. Doesn't need that harder cover. Woxic in the open. Spotted out by Shuey, I believe. Major comes in with the mid flank, and he's going to get seen anyway. The mistiming again. 4-on-2 for MOUZ. Eternal Fire tried to change the pace. Two players held in short. Smoke on to try and get them into that short position overall, when Exertion's just like, nah. Crosshair set on Zantaris. He doesn't know that flashbang will keep him blind and take a little bit of damage, but Jimpat is still up close and personal. The AWP is going to re-peek it. They think that apartments might be cleared. They think wrong. 3K for Jimpat with that 2K lineup. He's swinging in for even more. The kind of Zantaris confidence to go for a 9 HP fight. And now Shuey closes in the pincers against that man himself. Only 20 seconds, so even so, he wouldn't be able to get anything done in this round. Tap to the back of the head. 9 to the good on MOUZ. I set spot 1. Major and Woxic down to Torji and Shuey already. Cadia will try and take a bit of aggression, catch Frozen off here, head of the smoke. He's going to be successful in that regard, but Exertion takes Calyx back on the other side of the site. Shuey's close at low HP. Could be a decent trade if they can find him. Zantaris, the bomb on his back, trying to make a solo play against Jimpat, but Jimpat reads him, gets the kill. Wacadia all alone for the ace clutch. One frag will come easy, the other two will not. And Torji, Zantaris, the top fragger of his team, will try to lead the charge in. Shuey is just going to walk slowly and carefully, but walk with purpose. Exertion will stand to attention, and he will fall to Woxic, as Zantaris will take Jimpat out. So a 3-on-3 situation. Zantaris can also follow suit onto the IGL and MOUZ. And Torji and Frozen are up for a disadvantage in the retake.
Now Frozen caught with a util. AWP waiting to see if there's an overpeak. Great adjustment out there towards the apartments control. HG's going for some chip damage, but not enough for a pick just yet.
Zantaris will burn though. Torji going to catch him. 2v2, make it 1. And now Woxic all alone. Eternal Fire, desperately needing a round or anything at this stage. Frozen catching the headshot. And the Turks can't catch a break. 13-2. Blocks in for Exertion to try and take a fight against Major, and will be relatively even on the HP marker. Torji's tap onto Woxic starts things off, looking for the double up. Major can get him on the return, but Shuey is quick to respond the same.
And they're hearing that rotation coming through out towards A. There's only one player left on B, and Wakadi's just being sandwiched from all angles.
Julie's against the world, and just tapped to the back of the head by Frozen twice. Calyx, one good headshot. Exertion will drop. But surely there is not much more to it than that. 1v3 in this retake, dealt with by Jimpat. Team ace for MOUZ. Pistol gained. 5-on-4's already been found. B site has one defender in Major. That SMG's got so many angles to account for. Dealt with by Torji. Jimpat gets Woxic going to mark it.
We would have seen more rounds for Eternal Fire. I don't think we can say the same sentiment here on map 3.
Well, even the way it ended, right? It was a 16-8. This is not going to be a 16-8. Like, this is not even going to be anywhere close. 13 opportunities to close this down.
As Zantaris already aggressing out here towards top mid, and Shuhei may have just spotted him for a moment. With his crosshair looking out towards the top mid boxes, it's an indication that he did. Torzi getting that first pick. There is a trade-in from Calyx, but yeah, Zantaris has just gone up.
Dealt with. Shuhei catches him. He was even looking in the bottom mid position. Woxic sees 2, doesn't know who to adjust to, does very little damage. Shuhei, as a result, will try to take a second face and get that kill after the fact, but ultimately unsuccessful. 2 left standing for Eternal Fire. Calyx the only rifle. And surely the only chance, if they even have one here for Eternal Fire. It feels like that's wishful thinking. Not even on the bomb site defense. B is the target of MOUZ. 3 players to make their way out of apartments. Unless Wacadia hits 3 perfect taps, this one is done.
A very good patience here from MOUZ to try and close down round 18. Finally, they go out to the apartments pop. At least the rotation from Calyx can be quick.
Wacadia trying to defend himself. Exertion gets the kill. And Calyx can get the player in the back, but not the player in the front. And that's it, 16-2, a deflating end to what was otherwise a solid start from Eternal Fire here in their qualifier match in the semi-finals. They will bow out of the Thunderpick European...